God, it is Pokemon Fun League Season 14, the final 14 we got here. I am your former champion, El Zubador, Joe, joined as I am on this occasion by 1/3 of the triumvirate of commissioners. It's Jim.
Grand Finals, let's get it. Wednesday Night Fun League.
Wednesday Night Fun League, oh baby, and as well, a member also of the former triumvirate of commissioners, Thomas.
I used to be one.
Yeah,
that was true.
Me. Yeah, you were there.
I was there for a sec.
You still got important shit going on, you know, you're still a big dog running things.
Yeah, I hope.
So,
Joe, I just looked up what El Zubador is. I can't find anything. Is it a Ricky Martin reference?
No, it's because I have a wrestling mask that was produced by the Zubaz company.
Zuba. Oh,
Yeah, I'm sure you know Zubaz, the pants that are all zebra print. And I've got many pairs, and they're very comfortable. We're not sponsored by Zubaz at all, but...
Early 1990s, I don't know.
He wishes we were sponsored.
Bet your ass. I don't know what happened to that wrestling mask, by the way. I don't know where it is. Anyway.
Yeah, regardless.
It's the finals. Let's take a look at the team crads we got going on here. It is Drac. It is Tristan. Both of these men, winners of their respective divisions. Drac the number 1 seed, Tristan the number 3 seed. It had to come to this. These were two very large competitors all through the season. And tonight, something's got to give, gentlemen. And whom among them will be the give of something?
Are you telling me, Joe, that tonight is the most important night of the season?
Tonight, Thomas, I'm gonna be frank with you. This is not just the most important night, the most important week, the most important match. This is the most important night in PFL history.
Oh my God.
That's
because
drastic.
I'm like honored to be here now.
Because no matter what, we're going to be seeing history. We are either going to be seeing Tristan, the only person in PFL history, I was talking to Thomas beforehand, 9 seasons in the league, 4 times has made it to finals.
Wow.
Could get his second chip here tonight, matched only by his brother. And like I said, if he wins, he's officially the best player in PFL history.
That's a freaking dynasty.
And Drac, who was in the chat, thank you for telling us you're up. We'll talk about the matchup when we get there. Drac winning. Long time coming. Never made it to finals. Made it to playoffs every season he's been in the league. Good stuff. They're waiting for us. Let's bring it on home.
Let's
here.
do it.
Just super consistent in his play, Drac. I really just want to toss that out there really quick before we get into it. Like, I feel for the man. He's been doing it. He's been doing the damn thing every season he's been in.
Well, let's go ahead and slide on over to that battle window here. Let me very quickly make sure you guys know what's going on here. Okay. Alright, so what we're looking at in the battle window here. Oh, baby. On Drac's side, we got Swellow, Clefairy, Mega Sableye, who will become Mega Sableye, Bolton, Cobalion, and Manaphy, taking on Infernape, Tornai, Zerk, Alomomola, Regigigas, and Torterra.
Oh, Tornasty.
First thing I notice is how large Boltund is compared to Cobalion. Like, Cobalion's a horse, and Boltund is just supposed to be a dog, but Boltund's much bigger than Cobalion.
There's something weird with the Gen 8 Mons where they, I think in general, are a lot bigger than a lot of the other Mons.
Huge. I guess more polys, maybe? I don't know.
Also, there's this weird thing with the models not all being on the same plane. Like, if you look at Clefable's plane, Sableye's feet, like where their feet are, it's like cascading down.
Manaphy is just floating. Manaphy does not follow the rules.
Yeah, Manaphy's like 6 inches off the ground. Xurkitree's tiny. Xurkitree was so small in comparison to the rest of the Pokemon.
How quick they were with after I hit the go for it boys here. These men are ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, this is...
Now, maybe I've been playing too many ROM hacks, but Torterra does not get Shell Smash.
No, it does not. It was not lucky enough. it would not be
Okay.
tier 5
Yeah,
anymore.
way
No,
too many
that would-
raw max then, because
That would be.
I was gonna say, I was like, lead rocks would be nice, but obviously, you got the magic bounce user. And then my next thought was shell smash, and I was like, well, that's not a thing.
Oh.
Mr. Toxic off to a
Oh.
great start here. So,
I I know Drac is just like, dang it.
well, that would have been helpful, definitely. He can't Z Hypnosis, which we've seen Zerk pull out in both of the previous finals matchups here. Not until Game 3, until the last battle that Tristan had against Lebo, but Scarf Zerk has been a popular option too, and I mean, depending on how Sableye is built here,
No ground type either.
he just 75? Just the
Wow.
knock.
That's Fizz Def.
Oh,
That's Fizz Def.
specs. All right. I mean, the specs certainly help out.
75.
Yeah, 75 on the
Okay,
specs.
with specs, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I mean, this is a roll in your favor if you're Tristan now.
Not even a roll, I'd say. Just you're doing significant damage to whoever you want to come in.
Everything.
It almost, because Clefable's not going to be naturally faster than Zerk, I would assume, and Bolton, Swellow, Manaphy definitely don't want to come in because even though they're faster, you're doing significant damage. Even Gobalion's going to take a pretty decent amount from a Thunderbolt here. So you find yourself in a very awkward position right at the start. No, coming in
Got to
with
go
Bolton.
into the resist,
Oh,
and
okay.
he takes it, kind of.
Still doing 40, which is far too much. And who missed the Bolton answer? I guess you can go back into Torterra here. Because
I mean, Ice Fang.
oh, true.
Strongjaw Ice Fang.
4x Strongjaw Ice Fang is not a game that anyone wants to play.
And I think Drax taking notes already. He's just like, okay, Xurkitree, problem right now. I need to bring maybe Flygon next game. You already know
Yeah.
he's got it in the back of his mind that he's like, okay, I brought 6 Pokemon with 1 resist to Xurkitree. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe there needs to be something different.
And even then, with no specs, it did not take the resisted hit
Yeah.
fairly well.
No, definitely not.
Is this all just a... Is this a fake out here to just make sure that he has the Ice Fang? Is Drek gonna hit what's in front of him here? Is he gonna
You think an Ice Fang will kill? You think
4x
No.
with Strong Jaw? I don't know.
I mean,
maybe a
it'll
Yachi
do
Berry
a lot.
pops?
Oh, true.
It'll do a lot. I don't know if it'll kill Torterra. Torterra kind of thick.
Yeah.
Kind of
Clefairy
thicky.
coming in.
Tell me, okay.
He wants the EQ. 35 on
No.
the EQ. That's a fairly decent amount. Could this be even...
That's a good idea. Because in my brain, it was like, oh, he's going to EQ or he's going to Rocks, right? You
Right,
don't want to go
yeah.
out to Sableye and take the EQ. You want to be able to have that turn against like Mola or Gigas where you're able to get the recover off or something
Absolutely.
like that. So good play from Drag, keeping Sableye alive.
Gotta play super safe. Super safe. Just because he's got tanks. You know?
Yeah. One piece of that core falls apart, the Cobal Clefable Sableye, and it's...
You're in a rough spot, definitely.
I mean, taking 20 or 75 already on your Sableye is not where you want to be.
Yeah, you got to find the good opportunity to recover, if anywhere. 29.
Oh,
There's some
wow.
rocks.
Wow.
Just
That's a
hitting it there.
thick Torterra.
Yeah, that Torterra ate that. It could also be a thick Clefable,
I mean, that's the thing. Clefable is... I mean, again, you look at its stats and it's not super impressive, you would think, but it does... Because its special attack can't be higher than, like, 95, can it?
I think that's pretty much exactly right. It's either like 90 or 95.
Oh, yo, why doesn't it want to work? What?
Another Moonblast here. I mean, this is
It is 95, yeah. You're
this is a
right.
game of inches here because... Oh, a little Moonlight, okay.
Photosynthesis.
All right,
Ooh.
this is the game we are playing.
So that's really interesting to me because Moonlight overall has less PP than Soft Boiled, if I'm correct.
Well, I've had Drac tell me that we run into situations with NatDex AG where you can't run soft-boiled and something else on Clefable, and I cannot remember what that is.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
if he has
So that's
Moonlight,
Legality thing? Okay.
it's probably for a good reason.
All right, so this is where you potentially try to sneak Sableye back in, if at all.
I mean, Gigas does have
I don't know.
knockoff normally, because even then,
yeah.
because you're taking rocks damage on Sableye now too, so you can't necessarily... It's dead to almost anything. And even
yeah,
then, it's,
honestly, it might be better in the back just as fodder.
right, and it might be dead... Or even then, Mega Sableye's like 30 speed, I'm guessing. It's slower than even Slow Start.
I think
Gigas.
it's even like 20. I think it's really that freaking slow.
Wow.
Drax taking his time on this one. Understandably so, because, again, we've seen before, big man Regigigas taking 17% from a Moonblast. It's... Ooh, Thunder?
I'm fucking sorry.
Telly, I'm fucking out of here, dude.
Drac goes, I need to bring Fly Guy.
Cobalum
He's
coming
thinking-
in. I
damn
mean,
electric
he's
moves.
got 2 big weaknesses, so
Oh boy, here we go.
there's some rocks.
That's good.
Can't Volt Switch now, but, you can do
No,
something.
you don't want that earthquake.
No, Torterra's a very good bring here, actually, and we're seeing it pay off immediately. It's being big, and it's in the way, and it's large and in charge.
Definitely, yeah. I was about to say large and in charge and in the way. All great ways to describe what's going on right now.
Looking at the roster, too, I mean, you see that Torterra's Tristan's only tier 5, and that's a very good tier 5. I mean, unique typing, great base stat total, pretty good stat spread. Like, he's got a pretty constructed team.
Yeah, the only problem here, I mean, you were in a pretty good position. It's good that Tristan kind of left, because, oh, no, he's just leaving again on the clear moonlight, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I mean, but again, we also did see that Gigas doesn't... Clefable does basically nothing to it.
Yeah, Regigigas couldn't care less. Crush grip, crush grip, crush grip. Dude, that move's so cool. It is so cool. Have you ever seen the animation for it?
I haven't.
Isn't it just like a circle? Doesn't it just...
No,
Or maybe-
In-game, probably not in Showdown.
yeah, like I feel like in Gen 4 it would like make a hand and like grab the Pokemon and squeeze it. Like
That's
it was
the only
so
thing I
dope.
can remember.
Now, if this Clefable has... if this were, kind of like the... Oh, he's still staying with the Thunder here.
Why does
Telly.
he expect...
Okay.
I want to know why he's expecting Manaphy or Swellow as the switch-in.
I mean...
Honestly, he could be just trying to proc the para on Clefable to get some lucky procs. Just maybe, all of a sudden it can't Moonlight, and now it's just dead in the water.
Right.
True. I mean, he's also hit 270 accurate Thunders.
Yep. And you got to keep in mind, Drac also missed
A
Toxic
to
turn
start
1.
things off.
So,
Yeah.
look at those luck stats. We'll see him at the
Oh,
end
yeah,
of game
that-
1.
Yeah, that
I'll plug it in.
differential.
I'll do the due diligence, guys. Don't worry.
I'm guessing there's not a great... I mean, Cobalion does have your fighting type move. All right, what are we seeing?
no.
Is this the switch?
Oh no.
This... I guess the Ice Beam might do it. Yeah. All right. Okay. I guess
Alright,
so.
now that's really big though, because that was a check to Cobalion and Bolton. That's
Right.
now gone.
Right. Does Zerk... Oh, God, do you want to send Zerk in here?
Manaphy outspeeds, and you knew he was spec'd, so...
And Manaphy does have the Z Crystal, I believe, on the team? Yes, it does.
Yeah, it can. Yep.
Manaphy or Boltund, so...
This is Z Bolt.
he might have, Z Rain Dance here, but it might just also be Hydro Vortex just to blow something up. You do have...
I think that seeing Thunder on Gigas, I feel like you're like, ooh, if you got Rain Dance, you might not want to play it.
That's also true.
I want to know why he sacked Torterra there. And didn't just go into Regigigas before. Like, what's that number that he doesn't like it? Like, this roll here. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure. Maybe he thought that Drac was going to blink for some reason while seeing Torterra with Manaphy and not... Because maybe sometimes it might be hard to fit Ice Beam on there, He might not have had it.
Yeah. Yeah, but...
That is a gamble, though.
Drac right now is... Well, at the time was down. He kind of needed to click what was in front of him instead of trying to make a play,
Yeah.
And I feel like Tristan just kind of gave it to him.
I think that he might have thought that Drac would want to preserve Manaphy. Maybe banking on the fact that he might not have Ice Beam. He might try to set up a Tail Glow because the Ice Beam's obvious. That's one of those like 50-50 situations where, okay, yep, I made a bad call. Torterra's dead.
Man, these Thunders are relentless.
3 for 3 on the Thunder.
But you're getting something in for free. Cobalion, I think that, Mola's usually a pretty good switch. It might not be bad to just Volt Switch, no matter what happens here. Although you don't have a great option for Gigas if he decides to stay in.
I mean, you're taking a close combat potentially.
Which Mola's absolutely fine with, by the way. And you're doing Rocky Helmet damage, more than likely.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Yeah, in that's basically what it boils down to, is do you want to get cheeky and use the Volt Switch here thinking that he's going to leave? And I guess let's see. No, Sacred Sword, actually. And 21, and the Rocky Helm. Bang, bang,
he had to
boom.
click what was in front of him.
Absolutely.
Again.
Tornadus, and our interesting considering the Volt Switch there.
Yeah, that was a really interesting read on Tristan's part.
Because now Bolton comes in, I'm assuming. Because Bolton should be fat. Bolton's a really, like, 124 or something weird like that.
Definitely faster.
Definitely faster than Tor. Not faster than Prankster, of course, so we could obviously see a Tailwind here, which Tristan loves doing, although popping that now would be an awkward... maybe not, actually.
You get a Tailwind, Zerk comes in and kills 3 things, maybe.
Yeah. Because Clefable is not at 100 right now. Clefable's at 82.
It's at a pretty decent percent, actually.
Yeah.
You have Cobalion there, too, to eat a hit, I think.
I don't know. Cobalion's... it's neutral, so it depends. If it still had the specs, probably it would not survive, but...
No.
Yeah.
Is this just the... It's Tristan. So...
Did Torn take rocks damage when it came in?
No, it's definitely Boots.
No. Alright, so he's doing... There's the Tailwind, there's the Thunderfang. Okay. So now what we expected would happen. Zerk comes in.
You got to keep in mind, too, is that Beast Boost is the thing. So something dies.
That's right.
This plus 1 special attack, and all of a sudden, Clefable's kind of in trouble.
This gets, worse.
I mean, we haven't seen any, like, Protect on any of Drax Pokemon. Like, we've only seen the 3 moves on Clefable. Like, it's possible there's a Protect on there, but I feel like it's probably a status or a coverage.
Probably. I assume
on Clefable last slot, you mean?
Yeah, in the last move slot. Like, it was either Protect or, like, T-Wave, maybe, like, Mystical Fire. I don't know, something.
Yeah, Drax definitely taking his time to make a tough decision here because he's potentially letting Cobalion go. Oh, Degleam. Okay. 42 on the neutral D-Gleam, though.
Yeah, go on.
Not sure who he thought was coming in. But yeah, now at +1, Clefairy. Maybe, is there a Protect? I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Maybe Clefable's basically useless at this point. Although...
I mean, Mola and...
Inferno.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry.
All right, okay.
We're all dumb. We're all so dumb.
Clefable is gigantic, I forgot.
Yes.
Unaware also.
Yeah, right. I was about to say, did we all collectively forget about Unaware?
Yes, I
did. Yeah.
I mean, you can never be sure. I should have known when it took rocks damage when it came in,
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure Tornadus didn't take rocks damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Little Flare Blitz.
Little Mike Strat? Yeah, little Mike Strat? Look at that.
I love how strategy.
Hit the powerful move.
Strat, bro. Flare blitzing into your problems.
Well, Bolton's coming back in. I don't know. Is Bolton gonna? Okay, Mola. Interesting.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Oh, the Psychic Fangs.
Rocky Helm.
And this is a Protect, I'm assuming. So, Manaphy coming in. Okay.
Out of wonder. There's no Volt Switch then, probably.
On Bolton?
Yeah.
Nah, he might be choice.
Could be choiced. There's your Tail Glow. All right, let's see what kind of damage this is doing against Gigas. All right. Is this the Z move, though?
The Thunder.
If +3 Manaphy cannot kill Regigigas with a Hydro Vortex, he's just going for regular Surf. Only 50.
Don't do it.
Stop.
He's hit 3 for 3.
And now
it's incredible.
4 for 4. What do you mean?
And
is it 4 for 4?
Yeah, it's 4.
He's 4 for 4.
Oh man.
This Pokemon has only hit Thunder.
Wow.
Do it again. And
5 for 5.
My God.
Okay, well, keep in mind still, Swellow exists.
Bro,
Swellow, a couple boom bursts here.
Swellow probably cleans up.
He's 5 for 5.
We haven't seen an item on Infernape, and he just switched out immediately. So it could be.
It could be Scarfed.
Right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Because that hadn't been revealed yet.
Yeah. I think it's Scarfed, potentially, to deal with Swellow. I mean, it comes in, takes 25 from rocks. If it hits a fake out,
Oh,
then
20
he sacks
seconds.
something, then it comes in again.
Watch that
Oh,
timer.
Drac, Bubby.
Sweller.
Oh, here it is.
He said, "Let's do it. Let's find out if it's scarfed."
I mean, Gigas is just the deadest of the dead right now, so
Oh, imagine.
he still took his time doing that though. Mola coming in immediately. What kind of
Freaking hell.
65? Oh, ice
What?
beam?
Oh my
Crit
God,
ice
crit?
beam? Oh my god.
Okay, well and then you might have priority.
Yeah, Mach Punch might win this one here.
Yeah, just double Mach Punch.
Wow. I mean, I gotta say, like, obviously, really good game. I gotta say, the cards were in Tristan's favor. Just
Pretty much the entire
roll-wise.
time.
Yeah. Like, it's not even like any person played bad or made a mistake. It's just like, yep, 4 thunders, you know, a crit here and there, a missed toxic,
Yeah.
and that's gonna do it.
So, all right, we've got 15 minutes on the clock for between battles here. They gotta use every moment, I think, and just, I guess, yeah, we gotta talk about it here. What are the changes that need to be made?
I feel like you gotta bring a ground type. I feel like
lucky.
Flygon is almost like really necessary. Maybe a
luckier.
scarf Flygon.
I don't know.
That's a lot that you got to consider. I think that Drek did get caught off guard by a few things, it feels like. Like, obviously, he kept Sableye in thinking he'd do pretty well, but Specs Thunderbolt damage doing 75 to Sableye, basically rendering it useless for pretty much the entirety of the battle is...
Yeah.
That's a tough place to be. I think that... I don't know if he necessarily underestimated, but, like... I don't know what Manaphy he had either. You had to, like... I don't know if he was trying to save the Z move for something, but, like... If you had the Z move, you gotta... You gotta push the
burn
button. Yeah.
A Beyblade, let it rip.
All right, so putting it into the calculator, we see that the luck stat for Tristan is 3.31 that game.
All right. Which is...
So therefore, Drax is negative 3.31.
Right.
So that's pretty high. That's you know, we see the highest it gets is probably like 5 or 6.
Yeah, because even missing one of those thunders, because yeah, there was all the thunders, the crit on the ice beam. You might have been able to survive a Mach Punch, maybe neutral Mach Punch, maybe not.
Maybe.
Probably not. But,
I mean, we know he wasn't life orbed. We know he could have been banded, maybe.
Uninfernate potentially, because yeah, having that only use Flare Blitz and Mach Punch. So yeah, having banded Mach Punch at the end of a game is tantamount sometimes,
especially with Iron Fist. I mean, that's substantial.
So yeah, just looking at
Homeboy's punching things hard.
Is it going? Because like, what do you potentially remove for Flygon too? Because I think that maybe you got to get rid of Swellow. I mean, it did good. It did well, definitely, and you kind of need to. You might need it to blow stuff up where Bolton can't, but like, maybe one of those two needs to go. Even though, I mean, they're fast.
I almost
obviously.
think, yeah. I mean, I almost think it's Boltund. Like you tried it. Maybe you expected, you know, a different Pokemon here or there.
Then what do you do for Mola? Like, what's your... although, physical Bolton, too, not a guarantee against Mola, either.
Yeah, I mean, the Psychic Fangs only did 20-ish%. I mean, obviously, you could click T-Fang, but... I don't know. Who's Tristan's... I guess Mola's is Water-type, but...
Right.
Who else is on his team? Oh, Gara. Okay, so Bolton could have been there for Gyarados as well.
That's true.
Yeah, but I think Gyarados doesn't have a great matchup into Willow plus Unaware.
Yeah. So maybe that's something Drac considers. I mean, especially game 1 to game 2, you know, it's really like, okay, you know, now I know there can only be one extra Pokemon. I know I've said this previously in like different commentary, but the first game you prep for 11 Pokemon, the next game you prep for 7.
Oh, right.
So you get to narrow down your strategy a little bit, and you think, okay, I brought this move on this Pokemon for this, just in case. Now that's not there. I can go a little more general for game 2. And hopefully, you know, it kind of works out.
I guess the only thing I would say is if you're bringing Flygon, what is it bringing to the table? What really are you going to get out of Flygon? A ground type is good, but you don't... Flygon doesn't... Does Flygon get U-turn, actually? I'm sorry. Does
Yeah,
it?
it
does.
Okay, well, that's... Alright, that's something at least, but...
I was going to say a setup sweeper, like Dragon Dance setup.
And
yeah,
we do
but
know
Mola's
that...
there.
Mola's the only mon that had an ice move, as far as we saw, so... there's no dragon on Tristan's squad.
Yeah. That ice beam to me was directly, hey, I'm scared of Flygon. Because otherwise it's like, what? Grottle, Swellow, like that's who they're hitting with ice beam? Sigilyph? Wait,
Terra,
Drac
thank you
has
very much.
Sigilyph? I didn't even know Drac had Sigilyph. That Pokemon is... Okay. That Pokemon's absurd. I had no idea.
Not Silly Cliff. He has both Magikarp Pokemon. Crazy.
I definitely think that Torterra was brought in as sort of a wild card, and it definitely earned its spot into Game 2 here. I don't know... I feel like... I don't think you change anything if you're Tristan.
No.
I mean, you change sets.
Maybe
you
stats,
tweak stuff,
yeah.
but I think that Amon is not leaving, because you had the upper hand for basically the entire bet. It might have been, determined from just, pulling your gun out first with Specs. Spec Zerk.
No Pokemon had their entire moveset revealed during that game as well. Like, most of them only revealed 2 moves, and Xurkitree and Torterra have revealed 3. So, like, there is a lot, like, Tornadus only clicked Tailwind. Like, that could have been anything. That could have been a bulk up set. That could have been, Hurricane. Like, who knows what the hell
that's essentially what Torn is there for, too, because especially when, even if you do have a fast mon like Boltund, Zerk just comes in. And if he was choiced, like Thomas said, you're locked into whatever you're doing there. And even if Boltund was choiced and potentially faster than Tailwind Zerk, which I don't know if it would have been, if you're locked into Thunderfang, there's not much you can do there.
Looking at Drac's team, just kind of eyeing it up. Like, I don't see anything that's like oh yeah, this will solve this blatant problem that happened that game. Like, you bring Grottle as an electric resist.
I mean, Tristan has a very well-constructed team. I think that... I'm assuming that Mola will go back into consideration and go back up to 160 after this season.
Yes. Oh my God. I did not put that thing at 120. I saw the votes.
I mean, technically you agreed to it when we did it, so...
Well, okay. Well, it was 2 to 1. So,
Usually we go to... We sway the other person into saying, yeah, all right.
Yeah. I don't remember vehemently fighting for Mola to stay at 160, so I will give you that.
I do think it was... and Dusclops at 100 still feels too big to me. I like Dusclops. I don't know if Dusclops is worth 100.
So
all right, my logic is I'm corrupt. Put him to 60, I'll draft him. Wait, no, he is 60.
Yeah, he is 60 right now. He was 100, and I don't think he was worth 100, so that's why we moved. I can at least own up to that one. Dusclops is big, and it's annoying, and it gets in the way. I don't think it's worth 100 points.
Really? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I mean, hey, you could feel free. Bring it up. Can always happen.
It's true.
Draft it.
You're right.
This is potentially another season. I mean, I feel like by the time we get to the finals, there's always discussion of, well, we probably got to move these mons up, so...
Yeah. There's always that sentiment, like, okay, this Pokemon put in an unbelievable amount of work this season. We now know it's broken. Like, please get that thing a higher price point.
Yeah. I mean, it's different to where Mola was barely touched at 160, but I prefer that because I don't like Mola at all. I think Mola's a scourge, and I want to see it removed from Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
I just want Lovedis to evolve into it, and then it can be taken out.
That would be wonderful, and I really don't know why they didn't do that.
Bro, Eviolite Lovedis coming to a home theater near you.
That thing still would not be bulky.
No, it would.
No, it'd be terrible.
It'd still be bad. It would still be worse than, like, I don't even know, like Wartortle. Like, Wartortle's still better.
Eviolite Wartortle's gas.
Maybe Eviolite Squirtle might be better just because it gets rapid spin. like seriously. I gotta compare them. This is what the finals commentary has devolved into. I'm literally going to pull up Squirtle's stat spread and pull up Love Disc's stat spread and see which one I like better.
Look, we got to kill an extra 5 minutes with these here, so we got to do what we can. Pharaoh's still worth 160. I don't think Pharaoh is worth 200. Pharaoh's a very good mon. Usually I shouldn't say constantly drafted. Usually drafted, and does fairly decent work. Speaking of someone who had it at one point. Does pretty well.
Yeah, Ferrothorn is pretty consistent mon that can hang out just where it is.
As somebody who dropped Ferrothorn, I think Chestnut is maybe.
Do we not move Chestnut to 120?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think Chestnut's worth 160.
No, definitely not 160.
Oh my god, not even close, bro. What?
So Chestnut's definitely a mon that can pull its own weight, and I think is a very good 120.
Okay, ready? Squirtle has.
That's not 100.
Squirtle has higher HP, higher attack, higher defense, higher special attack, 1 point less SPDEF, and the only thing Love Disc has on it is 54 speed. That's it.
Yeah.
There's a difference of 54 speed between Squirtle and Love Disc?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
You and Lord Ariados on the same page.
I would rather have Squirtle on my squad. No pun intended.
Have the Squirtle
Your
squad.
Squirtle squad?
Then Love
your
Disc.
Your Squirtle squad?
It is actually absurd that this Pokemon is so bad. Like, how?
I thought we were done with this by Gen 2. I thought all the worst mons were in Gen 2, but no.
No. Worst mons are in Gen 3. They are.
Whoa.
Period. No. Like stat wise, like balance wise, I'm telling you. I'm dead.
Okay.
1,000,000%. It's horrendous. Like Gen 2 has some outliers, like that Steelix, Scizor. I know they're all steel types. Fortress. You got the dogs. There's plenty of stuff. Gen 3, it's like, you got your
just went right past
Tropius, Tyranitar. You got Tropiuses. You got your Chimechos. You got your Kecleons.
Oh yeah.
There's definitely some junk in Gen 3. I mean, they also had to add 50 more Pokemon than Gen 2? I think by volume Gen 2 has, like, if you put them all together.
I think Kalos actually has the least. I'm sorry, Gen 6 has the least new Pokemon in it.
Has the least new Pokemon, but most of those are still pretty good. I think there's still some junk there always is.
A lot of fairy types, so.
Well, yeah, Gen 6, yeah.
You gotta have
Gen 6 gave us Greninja, Chestnut, gave us Diancie, Magearna.
Magearna was Gen 7 on 4. Yeah, Magearna was Gen 7.
Was it?
Oh.
Yeah, Volcanion was Gen 6, but
that's right.
honestly it was like Gen 6.5, so that's why I hate that.
So it's in the Melmetal category.
Yeah, exactly.
Melmetal is a Pokemon Go release, thank you.
It was in Let's Go Xerneas and Let's Go Yveltal. That's where we found
Stop it.
That's where we found Volcanion
right
for the first time.
But yeah, I think I just look at Ledian and Dunsparce and various mons like that of Gen 2, and I'm just like, what the fuck were they doing? What are you doing with Sunflora? I'm a big Jumpluff guy. Jumpluff's not a very good Pokemon.
No, I'd love Jumpluff.
Jumpluff has only gotten better, I will say. Strength Sap, Acrobatics.
Hey, look, they've
not terrible.
They've buffed it, and then they've gone and buffed it in like every other fan game on the planet, so that people actually use the Pokemon.
I like the idea of fast memento, which it has too.
I think Nintendo Pokemon Company needs to do some more balancing, like they did, and they started changing stats around.
Why balance mons when you can just make new forms of bad mons?
You know what? It's true.
We need more birds and we need more caterpillars.
Stop it.
That's what we need.
Stop it. I want a dolphin so bad. That's all I want.
It's actually ridiculous that there's
I just want a dolphin
Pokemon.
Not a dolphin? For real?
No.
I mean, like, the closest thing literally is Tapu Fini.
Yeah, like it's like Tapu Fini or Lantern or Gorbis, or like those are the closest you're getting.
Gorbis would have. I don't know if you can. I don't even know what kind of fish Gorbis is, but I think that would have been
not a dolphin.
Yeah, it's like an eel.
That's also true. It'd be very odd if you evolve a pearl into a dolphin.
Yeah,
also, that part,
sense.
It still doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah.
Because Clamperl and Huntail are two completely different things, yeah.
They don't look anything alike. I'd rather use Clamperl than either of those two.
Oh, come on,
Bro. Well,
Maybe
now
more.
hold on a second. Gorbis, Shell Smash Gorbis.
No, I know.
I'm a big Gorbis guy too.
I mean,
used-
Shell Smash
I used-
Huntail is pretty scary too.
I use Shell Smash Gorbis in a Monotype Madness to great effect.
That thing's got some spice. Don't sleep.
It's a great tier 5.
Don't sleep on young
We got 1 minute left,
gravy.
or a little bit less than 1 minute. The changes that are going to be facilitated here. Drac is up against the wall. Could he? Man, you don't want to get swept in your first finals. You definitely don't. We'll have to see
No.
what happens.
Although you can't say he got swept because we've seen Xurkitree do that.
Absolutely.
Drac
He did it to Dick.
did not get swept. He got maybe a little unlucky.
Yeah,
No,
he's been extremely unlucky. I wouldn't say swept is how like
Yeah.
if this is a 2-0, it's a close 2-0. You
Exactly.
know what I mean?
Right.
By no means would I say this is a blowout of any sort.
No.
Yeah.
There
The
have
record
been
does not
blowouts.
always tell the full story.
Oh
And I-
yeah,
and
it's very nuanced.
And I want to go back to it too. That Tristan's. You want to see a blowout? You want to see the season 6 finals that Tristan was in that ended in, I believe, somewhere around 12 turns.
Yeah,
right before
Kyle roasted him.
Right before we did the last season, before we did best 2 of 3 for the finals too. So Tristan might potentially have been looking at his 3rd championship potentially. You never know.
I'm sorry. Who
If he
beat
didn't get
Tristan in
blown
finals?
out.
Was it Kyle?
Yes.
It was
In
Kyle,
12
yeah.
turns? That's
It was
Bisharp.
Kyle played a very
Good Bisharp.
conservative play style all season with Chansey and Mola, and went full Bisharp in the finals and
Just
absolutely crushed Tristan. Sometimes that element of surprise is what you need.
So
Okay.
before we dive into it, right? We got
Yeah.
the De Silva brothers. Which one's Peyton? Which one's Eli?
I mean,
oh
this
no,
is-
we did this already.
we
Did
did
we?
do this already, yeah, last week.
Really?
You missed
Yeah.
it.
I missed that bit.
Did you not
To the Battle
listen?
Winda.
I
Oh my-
have it lurking usually.
Oh, bro, I'm crushed. We
So
literally had this conversation.
I'm
What
not.
did we decide on?
I'm not seeing any changes. I said that if Tristan wins, he becomes Peyton.
Okay, that's fair. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Until then, he's all Eli.
So let's.
Tristan?
So just some. I mean, it's tough. I mean, 4 finals alone is a very. Even if he does end up letting this one slip away potentially, 4 finals is nothing to sneeze at for certain.
Oh yeah, that's still ridiculous. I mean, Tristan's team comp and his draft ability has always been like the pinnacle.
This
Like he's always done the best.
I'm
it
gonna be
seems, or,
honest.
like the top 2.
I think this is the only season Tristan has used a trade and pickup of the 9 seasons he's
Really?
been in the league.
Yeah, he never does that.
It was
he
the-
drafts a team and it's just that.
That's insane.
And oh man, was it even? I'm sorry, I don't know if I even count it because he used it to make Zerk a Z captain. So he didn't even drop any of the mons he drafted in 9
just
seasons.
changed
I'm
it.
pretty sure he just changed it up so another mon was a Z captain, which he used to great effect as well.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So no,
So
No
you're telling me
switches
he
from
had
Drac.
that team being that broken from literally week 1?
oh yeah,
No-
absolutely.
no
Every
switches
team
from
he's
Drac.
ever had has been that broken since week 1.
Can
That's
we talk about
incredible.
this? No.
Yeah, no switches
Yeah,
from
no,
either of
no
them.
switches at all. Yeah. Zerk. Oh, he wants it. He wants it right out of the bat out of the gate here.
Tristan said, "Give me it. Come on.
He wants to
let's
go
back
out
it up."
in bombastic fashion. He wants the Z Hypnosis right here. Sableye would have been the only hope. You can't magic bounce on a switch here, so there's nothing that can stop it.
It's actually kind of a crazy lead.
When you're up 1-0 in the finals, why not?
No, for sure. No, definitely. But like just conceptually, it's like, oh, there's a 60% chance I win the
83 on
game.
the Thunderbolt.
That's
Oh,
another specs. That is another specs.
That is not a good calm mind. That is a bad time to be, and now something else has got to take the Specs Thunderbolt. And this is kind of why we were saying that
You might need the Flygon.
you might need Flygon.
just for this own or Groddle. You feel like Groddle even would be really acceptable here, especially versus like even Mola, Gigas, Zerk. Like
Yeah, I don't know what kind of changes Drac made going into game 2 here, but it might not have been enough already on turn 1. I don't like being there on turn 2, but
Yeah.
Spec Zerk is
Spicy.
absolutely spicy, yes.
The worst part too is that this is your unaware Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean, that's exactly why, is because, if you're not going to do Tail Glow strats, just get enough power to blow up the unaware Mon, which is exactly what we're seeing here. And now Drac has to make a tough decision. Do you let Clefable go? And because you don't necessarily have a Mon that can one-shot Zerk either.
There it goes.
Especially now too, you really gotta
no.
really gotta hope that this Boom Burst does something.
It's gonna do like 75%.
Gigas.
Oh wow, I can't believe it.
44. That's still a decent amount. That Thunder though. Do you want to play that game?
Stop. He can't hit all these thunders. One's getting obscene.
One's
He's
gonna
gonna
miss
miss one.
eventually.
Something's got to give.
If I'm not allowed to hit one Hydro Pump in a finals, Tristan should not be allowed to hit 6 Thunderbolts. Or Thunders, excuse me.
Yeah, he better not hit 6 Thunderbolts. That'd be bullshit.
How dare he?
How dare you?
Pretty sure Zerkatry hits 6 thunderbolts.
It's true. We saw it, I think, versus Bick.
I mean, man.
Oh, there were some energy balls in there. I'll give it credit.
I feel bad that Clef is gone, because if Zerk starts going off again, it's almost the only... Oh, going into Cobalion here. Hitting. Okay. There's another. There it is. That's what he was waiting for.
Oh my god.
Stop it.
Tort. I'm getting some rocks out.
Who was the guy who cheated? Was that Tyler?
Tyler, yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler. You think Tristan called up Tyler and he was like, yo, like, where are these aimbot hacks?
Let me hit.
No. Tyler cheated in a completely different way.
Zerk. Sableye.
Okay. I mean, not good, but, you get to knock it off maybe.
You get a turn. God, do you even want to do knock here? Because it's still doing... So you're still basically just letting Sableye die.
Yeah, you need to get damage on this.
How many points is freaking Zerkatry? 120? Was it 160 at one point?
Yeah.
Did we move it down?
Nobody wanted it at 2... No, yeah, nobody wanted it at 160, so we moved it to 120. And this is the first time somebody drafted it. And again, to great effect, Zerk might be going back to 160.
So honestly, that's what Tristan's team is. It's all value.
Absolutely.
It's Infernape, it's Zerkatry, it's Mola, it's Dusclops.
Even Torterra at 40 is a very strong...
Gyarados.
We tried getting most of the Mons that...
Jeez, it's not looking good.
Yeah, you got to do 46 with something here. I guess Swellow is the Mon.
Even then, you only have 8 Boom Bursts.
At the very least...
You have 16 Boom Bursts.
Is it 16? I thought it was 8.
Nope, it's 16.
Really?
At the very least, Gigas can't come in again here because it's taking rocks damage and... probably dying to us. If it doesn't die after the Boom Burst, it's dying to another Boom Burst. You kind of need to save Zerk here too, so you can do the whole sacrifice Torn with Prankster Tailwind.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're Drac, you're thinking, okay, what is the win con here? How do I dig myself out of this? What do I need to kill, and who do I need to keep at full health? And I'm thinking, like, Manaphy's very important right here, and Swellow's very important. If you got to kill Boltund to get there, you got to kill Boltund to get there.
It's just how it has to be.
Yeah, except half of Tristan's team still hasn't even hit the field.
You are also correct. I think this is probably either getting rid of Gigas or... You can't... It's probably getting rid of Regigigas. You can't get rid of Torterra. You can't let any of this pass here. You gotta make him use the second Boom Burst so you can get Torn in, so you can do the Prankster Tailwind. Okay.
Well, then here's the thing, though, is that if Torn comes in right now, you'd be a little smarty pants and say, okay, look, I know you want Zerkin, but if I don't kill Torn, you got to switch to him. So I could just burn turns of freaking Tailwind.
That's true. And I think Cobalion and Boltund probably would fare a bit better. Maybe not Cobalion with potentially
Boltund
Heat Wave
would
and
probably do
Neutral Hurricane.
Okay. Boltund would do okay. Not good.
Which is sort of the... Molar, okay. I mean, Mola did do well last time on this, too. Because we saw that... Yeah, Boom Burst was not enough to kill.
I feel like this is the easiest Cobalion of all time.
Probably.
Because he's already parried. You can't get Toxic, you can't get Scalded. Like, I don't know. Ice Beam's resisted.
You could wish to bring Zerk back up here, potentially.
God, don't do it. Please.
I don't know if Drac just stays the course and hits the button, because that might be what he has to do. No, going into Manaphy here.
He blinks.
On the Ice
Okay,
Beam.
no, it was a good call, though. I think
It was. No, you're right. If that was a wish, that would have been a nightmare. And it still might be a wish here, because even if... Manaphy using an Energy Ball is not going to kill Mola.
No.
So if he... Torn, okay. Got the Tail Glow.
Okay.
Here's the...
Okay, well, hold on. Now, here's the Tailwind, but... You know, you're in a situation where...
No, he's just double
Tail
Tail
Glow.
Glowing. Okay.
You say, you don't get 3 turns of Tailwind. You get 2. You get maybe 1.
Oh, I see what you're saying here.
Is there a sub here, potentially? What are we going to see? Because obviously Zerk is a big problem.
Oh my god, if he subs up here, we're off to the races.
Little Defog.
Defog.
No.
On.
All right, well, it had to
One
happen,
turn.
because now... Are you going to just let...
Well, he defogged, so Xerxes would take less damage, I think.
Send in the Tund.
Bro, if he showed Protect right now, that'd be crazy.
You might need it, but even then, that's
Protect would be
still...
so dope.
That's...
Yeah, I think you have to stack both.
That is a tough situation.
I don't even think Boltund dies here. He's at full health, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he could at least... Oh, well...
Oh, or a crit will happen, okay.
I think... Okay. Well, that didn't go well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what... Yeah, I don't know if Cobalion would have survived. But yeah, now you gotta sacrifice something else, potentially. Boltund might be the only thing that you got.
Yeah, you know what that could have been? That could have been, okay, look, Cobalion can't deal with Infernape. Boltund, with Psychic Fangs, might be able to deal with Infernape.
Might be able to do something.
Now, if this is Scarfed Boltund, is it faster? No. Tailwind doubles your speed, right?
I think that's worth a calc, but I don't think it is.
I think it's close. Because Zerk's, like, did Gleam.
Like in the 70s.
Ooh,
Let's
wow.
go, big dog!
Wow.
Wow.
That's my
That's
dog.
huge. That is huge.
That is
Moment.
huge.
Yippee-yi-yo. This thing looks terrible, though. I can't give Boltund any props if it looks like
Fang,
that.
just let him go. Is this the wish? Oh!
Wait, no, but that's kind of a good thing, though.
That's
It's a
true.
wish
Swallow
for
will
a
kill it
little
before...
Yeah.
Although
Oh,
this is...
man,
Or
it's
Protect, actually. Because that's, Mola does love Protect.
Arrow. Tail Glow.
It's a glow.
Waste the wish, and now there's the beam.
Sash.
Oh,
Oh.
You learned.
my God!
Little wood
Woodhammer into death.
All right, it's all
And
on
now-
it's all on Swallow. Not
Okay,
a good place
Mola's
to be.
still... Oh no, because Regenerator Mola's at like 73% ish.
Yeah. That's the thing. Mola didn't even need to get its own wish. Because now
It
Yikes.
doesn't have to. Half
it's just
the
Ice
time.
Beam. 46.
Oh, if this
Dude.
Lock Punch does 54,
No,
Let's see.
think-
That's what it boils down to.
I think Infernape eats 1, and I think double Mach Punch
no,
wins.
that's
Or
it.
just one.
Tristan! Tristan!
wow.
That's how it goes when you're in the finals. Swallow, not a very big mon. We saw it was sweeps a poppin' the entire time we got going on this whole season. And there it is. Tristan getting the big badge, the 2-0 in the driver's seat for the entirety of those matches, I'd say. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah.
It was value to the top. Like you were saying, most of that team, hey, that's not a bad strategy. Keep an eye on what moves down, because That might get you.
Odds are we made a bad decision.
That might get you to the finals, and that might get you to a championship. Your second championship, and again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say it. Tristan's the greatest player in PFL history. He knows how to exploit the market inefficiencies. Not even that, I'd say. He just knows how to build a goddamn team. And that was showing you right there. It was...
Nobody exploits the market like I do. Thank you very much.
And I'd like to say, too, that's without Bulu and Megagara coming.
Yeah. Bulu didn't show up at all in the playoffs, I don't think. If it was in the big game, it never hit the field because of how quickly that one ended. But, like... Yeah, I mean, it's a incredibly balanced team of great bulk and great power and great responsibility of now being a 2-time champion.
Yeah. The De Silva family.
That's how they do it. Let's go ahead and let me add in the image of the badge here so we know
the badge.
So we know what this is.
I was just gonna say, like, what does it look like? Like next to the Earth badge? Like, what do we? That's an ugly. That's an ugly badge.
There it is. There's Chuck's. I forget what it's even called. The fist badge.
Yeah.
He's the fist and the earth. If only
Gross.
there were a ground fighting type that he could draft. There are no ground fighting types, right?
No, there's no ground fighting type.
Weird.
No.
Why?
There's also no fairy fighting type because Game Freak is terrible. I don't know.
There's a lot of types that we're missing.
We've had the conversation a lot. Let me just see here. Well, what is this? What is this badge that he has? The Storm badge.
Storm.
What a terrible name.
It's because there's a storm by Whirl Island, and that's right by him.
I mean, the Japanese name isn't much better. It's called the Shock badge, which is absolutely
The Shock badge.
Now you're really just giving off the wrong impression.
I think Chuck is having an identity crisis. I don't think he knows what type he's commanding.
Yes, man.
It's all the water.
I mean, all right. To be fair, I believe his Acemon is Poliwrath. I think. Do I have that wrong?
Yeah, I think it's tied. I think it's Poliwrath and Primeape. I think are both the same level. Maybe I don't know.
Another weird Gen 2 thing. Yeah, the gym leader's not having new Pokemon.
Yeah, it could have been. Oh, I don't know. Hitmontop, the new Hitmon form that was introduced. You know,
is that the only new fighting type that gen?
Tyrogue.
Oh wow. Okay, cool. Technicality. There's probably another. Probably, maybe. Now I gotta. All right, now I gotta look that up too. You know,
all this Pokemon shit.
You know how it goes.
Just Pokemon things.
Oh, Heracross, of course. Heracross. Could have had Heracross.
Yes, and Bugsy didn't even have Heracross. All right, you know, I'm pissed off.
I mean, it was way too
Bugsy
early for
Heracross? Yeah, bro. Wait a second.
I mean, Bugsy didn't.
Scyther was kind of kooky.
Yeah, Bugsy didn't have Ariados or Ledian either, so.
He could have had those instead of Metapod and Kakuna.
Either way. Gen 2, weird game. Love it. Love it to death. Weird game. That's the end.
It's just the expansion pack of Gen 1.
All right, so we've seen the De Silva dynasty now. That's literally 4 badges between the two of them.
Within 14 seasons, and Kyle was not in the first 5 seasons, so that's even more impressive. They've got 10 seasons and 9 seasons respectively, and they got 4
together. They're halfway to the Elite Four. Think about that. They're halfway done.
Man, yeah, they're up to Erica or whoever you have as your 4th or 5th.
Fifth is Sabrina or Koga.
Either one.
I do Koga. I do Sabrina 7th.
You do Sabrina 7th?
I go all the way to
You go to Cinnabar?
Yeah, absolutely.
What? That's cracked.
Every playthrough of since Fire Red and Leaf Green, I've done Sabrina 7th. Because her team's ridiculous, and it's.
Why would you double back though?
You fly at that point. What does it matter?
You're right.
It takes 2 seconds to get back to Saffron.
I guess so.
You're already in Saffron though when you're doing the.
No, her Mons are like level 45 or something stupid.
That's not nearly as bad as like skipping Brawly and then coming back
Oh my god!
Right before
Stop!
Norman.
Stop!
I love that. The fact that you can go into Brawly with like level 36s and he's got this level 18 Makuhita. Poor guy.
Oh
Just
yeah,
gets
the
dunked
fact
on.
that you could skip him entirely in the old games.
It's freaking awesome.
But an impressive season overall, a wonderful season. We're now going into off-season mode. There's going to be big changes on the horizon, small changes on the horizon, changes on the horizon. We'll be doing Mono Bandits eventually. I don't know when. Soon. It's happening soon, I guess. Within a month, probably. I don't know.
No, like June.
Yeah, within a month then, because
Middle of June.
late May, June, middle of June. All right, whenever we'll figure it out. But
I hope I get Rock again.
Oh, you just want Archeops.
No, I hated Rock, dude. I literally had to use an Aeron to get past the fighting team.
Stop!
You did. You used the junk strats, but God, how entertaining it was.
I thought I was cool. It definitely was fucking cheesy, though.
All right. Is there anything either of you boys want to say before we close the book on season 14 here, and before I say a congratulations to Tristan?
Great season, everyone. Honestly, we've been seeing everybody bring their A game. Just period. You know, obviously the league's gotten significantly more competitive. And people are starting to really figure it out. I mean, Tristan won the season because he drafted smart, because he paid attention to the prices, and because he crafted an absolutely absurd team.
A monstrous team. Definitely. Big congratulations to him there. And with that, it's time we end season 14. Forever!